entity that is stalking and flying right over the library. There you go. That's the U.S. military, by the way. Doing the same thing in the morning while this fake sun is still over me at the same Upland Public Library. They're flying right here where you at. You can see where I'm at. I'm at the Upland Public Library. This is necessarily engineered light because the sun would not be in a position to be coating the same property. The presence of sunlight is speaking to the presence of the sun, but the sun would not be present at the same location where I'm even documenting the city of Upland, which is gang stalking with the U.S. military, which is shown as the pattern of conduct under the fake sun, showing that I am in fact the specific person. It is unequivocal and unambiguous scientific evidence regarding the fact that the U.S. military is targeting me and that the city of Upland is engaged in that criminal conspiracy to murder, which is why the city of Upland is gang stalking, evident through the fake sun that is here in the morning. For example, when the city of Upland is gang stalking and the entrance door is open at 10 a.m., when the fake sun is here and I am inside of the venue where this fake sun that I'm looking at is over the roof. So again, that's the same analysis, it's not moving. While I'm inside and I'm comparing it to what Hernandez is doing at Superior Grocer in Ontario, California during the 2 p.m. hour. He's going to federal prison. All right. This is the entity that's maintaining that engineered environment, speaking to what is also a threat. This is a threat to me. While it is remaining over me, it's also an ongoing basis to recover because this is literally a battery harming my skin, engaging in what is creating tremendous discomfort while the entity keeps a fake sun over me. It's also psychologically harmful while I'm even documenting the pattern of conduct, and I'm always aware that the entity is stalking me while I look at this, which is not the natural environment. The entity is going to be subject to federal prosecution for all of that. That's relevant to what is levying war. Remember, Article 3, Section 3 speaking to levying war, and this is the U.S. military that will be federally prosecuted for levying war, psychological war, and actual war by stalking me in helicopters, with planes, with a population of people. Okay, let me open this back up so you can see that. That's what's relevant. The U.S. military is stalking by flying over, and everybody inside, including Andy Tuckerman, that's monitoring my vagina and harassing me through the people of the state that go into the bathroom stall yelling at the top of their lungs as though I'm supposed to be petrified. Instead of stomping them out in the bathroom, I'm going to document because Adam Tuckerman, it is more satisfactory. It is better for the benefit of the rest of the world because this is beyond a U.S. issue. This is about treason. This is about what the U.S. military is doing and the people of the state are doing to those outside of the United States and what those outside of the United States are doing to American citizens within the United States. Adam Tuckerman is going to prison for it, okay? But this is relevant to what is stalking in the bathroom, which is what I'm documenting on the Google Drive and images. This is relevant to what is gang stalking me by helicopters and by airplanes, by commercial airline companies that are maintaining traffic, by the people of the state who are psychopaths, the demon-possessed, driving under the fake sun. They're very much engaged in that intentional and malicious conduct while they are called stalking in the path. That's what the demon-possessed do. Only demons could conjure up this unintelligent, unpersuasive, demonic imitation of what the Lord God has created. The entity keeping it over me, as I have documented the asininity of the fake sun, which is scientific evidence to protect American citizens and protect those around the globe, enforcing your right against the U.S. military, the United States government that's targeting you, as I am prosecuting the entity for targeting me. This is the Upland Public Library at 6:19 p.m. The entity has the fake sun, so let me show you this. This is impossible light activity on the inside of the venue where the fake sun is. It's impossible because, first of all, sunlight is not going to appear on the inside of this building like this at all. The sun is above us. The sun is not creeping sunlight around corners and reaching underneath covered structures that would require shade. Okay, it's also impossible because the sun that is here in the morning is not going to still be at the same location to create any sort of sunlight. It's covering everything because everyone is monitoring and everyone is a demon and everyone is a state actor as well. They're not private citizens. This is stalking and harassing me while you are engaging in that pattern of conduct. And they also do so as psychopaths who are engaging in passive-aggressive, micro-aggressive. And remember, that's no small thing when a population is engaging in that behavioral pattern. That is terrorism. And that is the criminal activity of the U.S. military. All right? Stalking in the bathroom is proven under the scientific evidence of the fake sun that's remaining over the venue where everything is serving surveillance in that environment. That is also why the U.S. military is stalking me, flying over the building where surveillance is underway in the bathroom of that venue. All right, just to let you know, this is the fake sun that's over my head inside of this Upland Public Library at 3:47 p.m. It's 6:21 p.m. and I walk outside of the same building and it's in alignment to me still. This is the entity that is stalking, and this is the supernatural occurrence regarding proof of stalking. And it does not change when the demon possessed, who are inherently inferior, are covering up the fake sun, which is informing you regarding the environment that we're in, which is not a natural environment. And none of these are actually natural people. These are demon possessed people who have positions like in the U.S. military, like in law enforcement, like in the firefighting industry. And they're engaged in surveillance. And this is going to have tremendous implications and repercussions regarding levying war against an American citizen and maliciously doing so as the cities throughout the state. Okay, this is the pattern of conduct. The fake sun is still here over 3 hours later, or approximately over 2 hours later. That's equally impossible. Here's the inside of the same Upland Public Library at 12:45 p.m., where the people of the state are demons engaging in surveillance, using their communication devices, harassing me in a passive-aggressive manner, targeting me and what it is that I'm doing on my device by mere use and presence, even use of their communication devices and presence, getting up and engaging what is pacing in engineer light. They're not walking, they're one entity pacing, and this is mentally ill behavior. This is the fake sun that is over me at 10 o'clock in the morning, when I am outside of the same entrance doors that I am at right now, which is the entity that is maintaining criminal surveillance, maintaining stalking me by drones, stalking me by military aircrafts that appear as stars in the sky at nightfall, stalking me under things as psychotic as a fake sun, doing so as a population that are stalking with literal audible noise. As you move, as you use your device, stalking with noise, going into the bathroom to keep your genitalia under surveillance, stalking you with noise as you are relieving yourself and using your genitalia necessarily to do so. That's beyond a sex offender, and it's a population of them that also make up the U.S. military, that are demons engaging in criminal monitoring in order to murder American citizens. That is levy war and aid the enemies outside of the United States. The enemies are here while the fake sun is present. And what the city of Upland, the Upland Public Library, the Upland City Hall, Bill Velto's not staying in office. What they are doing, the entire state of California is doing. And Gavin Newsom is not ignorant of that either. And it is entirely untenable to suggest otherwise. But science is serving to prosecute him where he's at. Okay? Because in Sacramento, and even San Francisco, in San Luis Obispo, what is over them when I'm showing you the fake sun that is here and the fake sun that is still here at 10 in the morning? There's only one sun. This is very exclusive. This is speaking to the entire state, including Gavin Newsom engaging in criminal summoning, very much apprised and aware of what it is that I'm publishing on the worldwide internet regarding criminal surveillance and the levying of war against an American citizen by the state of California in concert with the U.S. military, which shall result in what is substantial involuntary commitments of a population and federal imprisonment, deportation, loss of minor children. This is the entity that is going to be subject to also martial law. This is P.O.C. This is the entity that's mentally ill and persists in stalking in the face of a prosecution that is already complete. That's what the commercial airline companies are doing. That's what the U.S. military is doing. That's what the people of the state are doing. They're still stalking and it's already over. That's also relevant to compensation. That's also relevant to charges. That's relevant to the prosecution of the domestic terrorists, the people of the state. This is P.O.C. It is currently 6:26 p.m.